Hello, guys. Hopefully you can hear me. How's the audio? How's the audio? Should I be moving it around? And good morning. Sorry. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you. All right. Welcome to the channel if you're new. Hi, everybody. Yeah. I don't like all this stuff that takes me elsewhere. I do like to kind of just get in there. Dirty jokes, whatever. But I do feel like there's a reading. And what I was getting is a sense of what's up. So this could be awareness over maybe, I don't know. If you get it, you got it. Now, I do want to check something. Seems like a weird question, but ooh. All right. Do I need to add more light? Because it really does the picture look pixelated? It looks really pixelated to me. And I know, okay, oh. So right away, the energy of distraction. Because that didn't matter, really, I don't think. But do fill me in if the lighting, or it looks, the picture I'm seeing looks very grainy, but weird. Alright, so let's see what's coming in. For us, real quick, I'm going to draw a couple of cards and then letters, general energy. Ooh. Okay. So what I heard is general illumination. Ooh. Okay. I don't even want to say these out loud because they almost speak for themselves. I don't know what that means. I hear don't tread on me. Military action of some sort, maybe. Okay, I don't know why the Marines keep coming through. Anyways, um, more news about the sticky and what's going on and people being guarded. And I'm going from the prompts of the card. I get guarded while becoming aware of, I don't like that word, becoming aware of helplessness. General elimination. I don't know who this is for. What I'm getting right now as I'm doing that is a message of if you work with the public or you got to deal with the public, in your face public, be aware that the new energy involves the processing of trauma. Trauma. Just be aware that it is. You're processing. While you are going through what you're going through and we're living, other people are going through a phase of what the fuck. And it is traumatic on a high egotistical, silent but deadly, can't get the words out type of inner melody thing. I'm just, whoever that message was for, why am I showing you? This is gonna throw me off. This is gonna throw me off. Sorry, the two camera thing. Okay. Whoever this is for, it's a part of your work to be a guide of comfort and assistance and stability. Keyword. So there are major changes in the process, so just breathe, relax, relate, release. Could be seeing lots of fives. It's part of the awakening in mass. And so you may be seeing oddities in others on a bigger scale. Other people aren't noticing because that's how you'll know who's here for the experience. Okay, going for the letters. Some are here to guide, some are here for the experience. Some are here to create the shit, I think. But let's go back to the letters. I felt like I needed to clarify that part. All right, so forgive any moments of silence. This crazy times we're going through. No blanks. All this is written. I'm going to take this in bits, as in Bitcoin. Watch your back. I said watch your back though, but watch your back. So might be going through, you might be seeing news, maybe seeing news about getting rid of certain elements of the coins. What goes and what stays. Everything is in a mid-process because nothing's going together. I don't feel like it. I don't feel it is. So right now it feels like things are in that mid-place between the next position and where we're at right now. It's about how people respond is what I'm getting. Oh, it's how people respond to the event. So there's people talking about events going on in the world, or things that happened at a house that's white. And a place that's got a shape on it. I'm code wording this, go with me. And they're talking about an event. Oh boy. Now who was driving it and who was trying to stop it? Oh boy. So I don't like that. So as more data comes out, there's going to be some type of block when there's a block that's going to occur when people realize the alter ego of those in certain positions. There may be some type of, somebody might be getting their dirty fingers pointed out or something. If you are in the market or anything like that, I don't know why this kind of data is coming up. There may be some type of transaction that can be seen from a person and a place. Oh boy. This may come by somebody's. Uh, it won't complete. This is in process happening now. I'm gonna just go with that vibe. Let's clarify this. Just give me a quick picture. I don't know why I heard Wi-Fi. Message and transmission. Oh, it's done like so great. Someone up top is okay. So there's an event that nobody wants to talk about or look at, but now there's no choice. Hold on. But now there's no choice. And they have to pass the work. They have to pass the work to another welder before they get looked at. Nobody wants the watching while the other is trying to figure out how to hide shit. There's work being passed to someone. Okay. So there may be work in the background to try to change the mind of people who make final decisions and wear robes. That's what I'm going to get. People in high places. about the bad bye? Clarifying the bad bye. Okay, clarify bad bye. Creating confusion. Okay, so it's coming out, or someone is going to be realized as the author of confusion. But there's the ruling again. I don't want to think about what WW could mean, but there's been one of those and a two of those and maybe a three of the WWs. Oh my God. So there's lots of muscles and testing. Consequences for everyone. And passengers. So about that little chemical stuff going on. Oh boy. Okay, I think that's where this is going. The containers, the wheels, the multiple direction, the strength, the person involved. Why is no one talking about the person driving? That's what I heard. And then things that look like, you know what? And then chemicals. Okay. What is that bomb? Feeling the loss. Location, location, location. A company not wanting to deal with the expectations to buy people out of their homes. And talk a little more, talk about devaluation. Chosen directions. People are starting to wake up. Just what I said. I think it's a people are starting to see things different. Um, it's just going to be a lot of stuff coming out over the next week. Between here and next week too. And it's going to be a lot. So if you're dealing with people out in the world, yeah, Don't fight, I guess. Don't argue with those who are going through their awakening, but so currently above, there are the watchers. They're here, have always been. But there will be false stories told, attempts to harm made. They're above and below, in the sky and in the water. Okay, I think this reading's getting a little too deep. So be mindful of conversations about the topics overhead. There is going to be something coming out too. I keep being drawn to it. There's going to be some type of video or something where there's going to be a woman in a very high place. The bragging is going to be explosive. Conversations between friends or something. Someone's cut of a deal or a movie. Someone doing a director's cut. Yeah. Well, there's just going to be more stuff to look at over the next 2 weeks. In addition to the other stuff going on overhead. Big world events, more of them. The house may take a stance on something involving money and people being broke, trying to make it look good. As red and blue try to further separate. But be aware that it is a chosen direction. More stuff about the ovni. I don't know why I feel like I need to call it that. Ovni. I think that is Spanish or something. I think that's Spanish. Hello, Lotus. How are you, Goddess? So the ʻvīn, there's going to be some conversations about that. More video about it being in mountains and hillsides. I feel like it's going to start taking a direction of fear play too. Trying to get you to think a different way. Yeah, there's going to be talk about it being safe. There may even be like, you may even hear or be taken, or maybe the algorithm takes you to videos about getting away from them. Just remember this word. Yeah, it doesn't finish. And if you are new here, my message is normally fit, but this doesn't. So I feel like it's like old data vomit. Feels like it's stuck in the middle of a term. Everything's happening now. As people begin to feel the loss, there will be more conversations about enforcement, control. But in order to really have the conversations that they want, things have to get really out of control. It's like it's probably going to be easier to sell water when it's hot outside, right? As opposed to when it's raining. There may also be more gearing up towards talk of enlistment, getting people on board with what's going on over there. You may see new movies, toys, or games being talked about, or something promotional about joining certain things to go places and pew pew. Let's see what you wrote, Manly Buddy. Oh, okay. I don't know. Okay. So as I'm sitting here, there's I don't know why she pops in my head, but looking at what you wrote, Rambling Buddy, Pelosi pops into my head. Yeah, we're gonna be hearing about somebody's alter ego. I'm putting that away. Putting that away. Ooh. There's going to be some revelations about the alter egos of them. And I don't like to do casting spell readings or anything like that, but it does feel like there's a bit of a hex over that place, or ooh, or perhaps the orbit, making the orbit becoming itself. Okay, what I just heard, it's when the snake eats its tail. Well, there's identification right there. Identification changes. There's going to be more conversations about changing your genitalia dynamics. There's actually going to be something of value offered around this now. Money or something. Money in the hands directly. But it's going to be called something else. But it's a check in your hands. If you're willing to change. I don't know who sings that song. There's a song, I am a passenger, and I ride and I ride. I ride through the city at night. See the city's great backside. I don't know. I don't know who sings that song, but I see Batman. What does that have to do with anything? I don't even watch movies like that. Batman. I see Batman and the Batmobile, black car. So it could be. I don't know what that means. I'm not even gonna try to like break that one down. Sorry, you can't do it. It's weird. A lot of back and forth going on. So there's going to be talks about an event from the past, blah, blah, blah. But it keeps going back to who was driving the event, who was making the bigger calls over who was going to run through the front doors or the side doors. Somebody may have even taken a flight to get away from certain data. Somebody might have taken a flight because they thought it could be some issue if people think they was doing malpractice with stuff at the house, the big white one there. There may be something, okay, when I'm looking at this one, I see, is it who? Iggy Pop? Is that who sang that? Thank you for the data, everybody. I don't know why I was feeling like, is it in excess? But I don't know that song. I'm just guessing. Anyways, why am I thinking of this lead singer of NXS? May he rest in peace. Jesus. Anyways, Lord. Okay. I feel like there's going to be something visual in a tunnel. I see a tunnel, but it doesn't look like in the forest um, werewolf tunnel or anything like that. It feels like a big, well-built underground safety place. But it feels like maybe there's videos of a hallway or a tunnel or like a passageway. Something about what goes on right there is going to be the wrong direction, proof of the wrong thing. Something about being in that hallway, something is maybe heard, a conversation is heard with a person in a dress. They may have thought that no one was paying attention or hearing it, and that plans were discussed in what was thought to be isolation. How things would be discussed and promoted, and then ass covering. Not boom chicka wow wow either. Ass covering ass. When I said that, I see ancient Rome, people in the white covering, toga, whatever that is. I don't know what that has to do with anything either. I'm just telling you what pictures are coming through. Clarification of people not being who they say they are. And this affects a national party. I'm out of this data. Ew. Okay, I hear a different song now. I should know who sings this one. Oh, that is a good song. The song is called wait a minute. The song is called Hey Man, Nice Shot. I think the group is called Filter. I wish I could look that up, but computer's streaming. Okay, Rambling Bunny. Who's that one? I just hear the beginning words. I wish I could have met you. Now it's a little late. You fight and you were right, but they were just too strong. They'll stick it in your face and let you smell what they consider wrong. That's why I say, hey man, nice shot. What a good shot, man. If you heard that song before, why do I feel like that song has something to... It has something to it. It's about work in the public sector, someone working in the public sector. What is it? Hey man, nice shot. Clarify. Okay, we're gonna have another event against someone higher up there. Bad actor. Crazy. Deranged. Crazy. Hidden yet a servant. This is my card of operations that work. And there's the house. Somebody gets threatened around something. Not heard. Crazy. Not safe. People. It'll be a people kind of new thing or crazy kind of thing. I keep getting suicide music here. Now you're Nirvana. Come as you are. Man, I swear that I don't have a gun. No, I don't have a gun. There may be a person up top who takes their own self out of it. Overdose. Someone out of it, wasted. Yeah, it's going to be kind of fucking wild over the next 2 years. Technically, really 5, between 5 and 10. But the maximum, well, the beginning of the undeniable awakening point, we're going through it now. And you're 27, can be 2027. Follow the death. Shit. Anything else coming? Major events. 2 weeks. Oh, spying. Isn't that fun? Okay. There's going to be some type of desire from, feels like the service that's secret, maybe private. The guardians of the demons. The guardians of them feels like they're going to start wanting to CYA cover one's backside. And are willing to trade certain things for other things. Trade things for data. Money, spying, undercover bitterness. Oof. Expect to hear a lot more talk about the Epstein stuff. The Epsteins. And that's because it's distraction. You need that, right? And that's driven data. Look over there. It may also be a distraction. Um, it may also be a distraction that is focused on sex. Sorry. There may be an attempt to smear somebody. What was coming out of my mouth was campaign. There may be an attempt to smear somebody, make them look a different way or against it. So this can be misuse of LGBTQ, whatever you guys are at this point. Sorry. I'm freaky, but even I can't keep up with all of it. But there is going to be a with purpose, pushed out distraction meant to throw somebody else major under the bus, but to try to find common ground by using someone. Um, there was already one trying to introduce this new desire of sexuality through another person at the top of the food chain, so be looking for that. It is driven data. Will you follow the stars? That's what I heard. There's going to be some type of new attempt to feed bondage. Feed the bondage. So part of the next direction is restricting. As you can see, there's been a lot of stuff going on in the world. Then the next movement involves restriction, fear-based, restriction by the individuals, ambushing, guns pointed, more of that. People who were brought here who did not come in the way other people went in and just walked across, those people. It's going to be more focused, a little more focused on how much they're being taken care of here in the great country here. Spain's finding a lot of these. Oh, can we all just get a do-over? As much as I would love to see us all come out of this beautifully, I can't. I don't get it, man. It's crazy. Thinking of the possibilities of what we all could have done, making a superhuman. If everybody just get together and hang out, it would be cool. Love the earth, love each other. Why would you want to stick your goodies into pets who don't want argument? Okay. Anyways, the next movement is going to start moving into the trend of more malpractice. That's there too. Or distraction about the chemicals. Nobody would talk about that. Lord, okay. Mm. I don't know. I think that's kind of it. But it can't kind of get past that. Gross national product. Rambling Bunny, yes, you have a question. If it's about the world, try to code it so I don't know. Careful what you type. I don't know. If you okay, if you have a yes or no question while you're thinking, it's going to be cheeky. Don't write anything cheeky. If you want to just think of your question and type okay in the chat, I can draw cards for you. There's you already know. Maybe you do. Let's pull a yes or no for Rambling Bunny while you focus on your question. Question on your mind, Rambling Bunny. I get a yes, but there's secrets, problem solving, but I don't know what you're asking or what you're wondering about, but it could be at the cost. Whatever you're asking could be at the cost of losing or forgetting your higher self to do what the others do. Make sure you're not doing that. Being like the others. Mindful of programming or pre-programming. You may be asking, why do I feel like it's about The luxuries of life. I'm getting out of this. All right. I feel like doing that reading will get me a little bit motivated to go further into what's happening. So do look for a reading tomorrow. I'll try my best to pre-record one. I don't know why I feel something about gold also. Gold is in the market. Metal talks about gold. And notice if you have a yes or no, that's not going to get us stuck in a cycle. Because I just talked about some deep stuff. I don't want to get further down. But if you have a yes or no, goddess, yes. If you want, you don't have to type it in. You can focus on it. And I can pull a card and we can see. Ooh, rambling bunny, don't all go into the dentist. Be strong. Be strong. When I go to the dentist, I have the world's longest and loudest playlist ever. I do believe I lose a little of my hearing. Okay, go. Let me hard shuffle. Girl, you don't know where you're going with somebody who's got a plan for you? I don't want to answer that. Why do you want me to ruin the surprise? Is somebody taking you someplace and they ain't telling you? Do you know this person? First, I gotta ask that. Is this safe? I'm not ruining your friend's plans now. If it's a surprise. Now that's rude. We can't do that. We can't be doing all of that. Let's see, what's the overall theme? Okay, so you know this person and you're going to be safe. Okay. So if you're going to be safe, it is really bad for you to ask me to predict a good time. That's really up to you. Hello, luck. Wait, he's the one that's iffy. You feel like something isn't going to go well. Okay, so you're cursing it before you go. And what is the overall theme? I'm just going to put a theme on this. What's the overall? Let's see here. What do we have? I'm going to go with these. What is the overall theme of this date for Lotus Rose? Ooh. Okay. So, Lotus, you know you have intuition, right? You got your own. And just for clarification, you calling it, there's conflict, right? You got some conflict and stuff right there, right? And it's something you're going to have to learn how to communicate with your own crazy or your person's level of crazy. Somebody doesn't have a grip on reality. You or your person, who is it? Mm-hmm. Whatever it is, you're going to have to unlearn it, right? You have to unlearn that old data. So there's rejection here, right? So this is an old song. You can't play with my yo-yo. Don't try to. Wow, that's an old rap song. Yo-yo. Shout out to all the beautiful lady rappers. You can't play with my yo-yo. You might have to listen to that. She was a good rapper, man. So you may have somebody who's playing you like a yo-yo, or you playing yourself like one, which is it? But the lesson is about rejection protection. And okay, it's my own card and I see something different. Protecting your womb, pink in the middle. Kind of looks like ovarian. Is that a way to say? Ovaries. Anyways. But you're acquiring tools for life. Your intuition, one, right? Sharpening it, all of that. And so if you feel iffy about them, why? What are you doing? Ooh. And if you're not feeling good about it, you're going to call this in. Somebody who probably should be very much outside of the friend zone. Are you expecting a miracle? Hey, or Michael Jackson or the Jackson 5 never can say goodbye. Okay, very specific part I hear now. Even though pain and heartache seem to follow me wherever I go, there's a very, goes blurry. It says, turn around, you fool. Tell me why is it so? Can't ever let you go. Aw. So look, you might be in the mode of attracting people that it turns sour, or you're dealing with the representative and they turn sour. But I don't feel like it's a turn sour. You've already seen it and your intuition's letting you know to put it down. Okay, well, you're holding on for, don't complain about it then. But there are expectations, and it's not lasting forever. Try not to make up too much stuff in your mind about the connection. Just feels like looking at it very realistic. Yeah, it's limited. You're limited. So as long as you are aware that it is with logic, make sure you're aware of what it is and what it ain't. So as long as you don't put your feelings in it, you guys are serving each other a purpose, I guess. If it works for you, then cool, but at some point you will have to unlearn the energy you're pushing because that is in your orbit, dear. That's in your orbit, and you can attract more of that. So make sure in between all of that, you're loving yourself so you're not building up baggage. I mean, unless you enjoy this way of doing things, then enjoy the temporary conditions. What's coming that you need to be aware of? What's coming in is someone you haven't gotten over. This could be someone from your past, not the person you're asking about. But an opportunity to get onto a different timeline is coming soon. Ooh, you're going to see it. Ooh. Timeline towards your divine visions. Yeah, you want to be careful. An opportunity to realize what you came here to do, or a reminder. One of the two, a sharp reminder. But you got to be on the other timeline to see it. Secrets of the mind. Listen, be careful what you get involved with. There's a chance, just a thought to consider. You might be heavily or somewhere intuitive. I think, crazy people are a little bit intuitive. And yeah, I'm calling you crazy a little bit. We won't go there. We won't go there because I don't have cards for that. So I'm just saying there's a chance you're here in this realm to get onto this other timeline, right? So some fuckery is going to keep showing up until you're ready, right? Till you're over it and realize it's a waste of time, right? And then you're like, you know what? I'm gonna open up my own vision, because those are tools that I always had. And while they are secret, others can see the ability in you, whether you're doing it or not. Others can see it, so it's going to bring in its own weird energy. And you do have to be prepared for that. And they'll throw you backwards. Certain connections, maybe all of them, will throw you backwards when they're over. Then you have to get back to loving yourself, explaining it to yourself and everybody what the fuck happened. Then at some point you get tired of it. And there's maturity. And then you get to focusing on the king ding-a-ling shit. And I know you don't have a ding-a-ling, okay? Sorry, but I know you don't have a ding-a-ling, okay? And even if you do, super cool. But I'm not saying you're a dude. But you get where I'm going. That just splattered all over my face. Anyways. That just splattered everywhere. Sorry. So you're back onto the queen. You know where I'm fucking going. Anyways, it'll be the universe paying you back. You will know when you're on the alternative timeline when the universe is paying you in chunks. Something about that. You get money, but not from people. Feels like it just magically arrives. And there's something. Yeah, you're here to look. You're here to find gratitude with the others. You're here to look for someone. Them. I don't know what you do, but I see a ship and a light, like a Coast Guard. A ship in the night with bright light, looking for the lost angels. But you keep getting distracted each lifetime, perhaps by furniture. IKEA sofas keep hopping on your path. and they throw you off your path, drive you crazy, make you emotional, plant seeds in your mind or real seeds to slow you down. You're looking for somebody or some people in this lifetime. I don't know if that's your children coming in or if you have them. I feel like there's 3 or more. You're looking for them. They were taken, perhaps by an ex. You be careful of your path. I don't want you to. Don't fill it up with time wasting shit like this. I feel like you're looking for something, somebody. Maybe it's on the soul level, lifetime level, because that feels like far out data. And you may be looking for them, but it's time to bring them in. Look. Don't waste too much of your time, because we don't have a lot of it. We don't have a lot of it. So be careful what you fix your focus on. That can be a thing during lifetimes for you, is how shit becomes like black magic to your mind when it's, don't focus on things that don't have longevity or don't have to do what you're getting off this timeline. I mean, do what you gotta do now. You gotta eat. We're all in such a fucked up new dimension. There's not enough time to sit in a beautiful field of flowers and meditate. There's not. Just be careful who you're having in your environment, because I feel like this is time wasting data, whoever you're asking about. And I don't want to put fear into anything about you're going to miss the ability to hop onto the next timeline. So do what you got to do, because we all got to eat, man. But be mindful of where your focus is at. Be mindful of what you're focused on. If that person was guided to you to be of assistance, let them assist and train your brain to give them no further thought until they are there to serve the purpose, whatever that is. The addition. Right, Lotus, that's what I'm saying. Okay, if they're sent to you for assistance, it can be it's the universe taking care of you. But it's not being given so that you can suffer more by overthinking. What else are you supposed to be doing? Because the situation you're in is supposed to make you feel uncomfortable so you move forward. Again, this is a part of your awakening too, and remembering your gifts, your skills, your ability, the things that you would do very well at financially, because you'd be truly in love with doing it. It'd be like a good drug. So make sure you don't lose too much of yourself, right? So you're here for other things. Try not to lose your mind, okay? Focus. Focus on you. When that person appears in your life to help you out, let them help. Try not to put too much thought into them beyond that. Focus keeps coming back. So everything you focused on, you get more of that. It rains. And be careful, at some point your mind is a powerful machine. And you can call stuff in there. So be careful, but how do you say, like, well, yes, you can focus on that person. You also have the ability to focus on yourself and the other things that are for you. And I'm not saying be selfish, but kinda just a just a little bit selfish. Like a little, so that you don't miss that alternative timeline when it's before it's, you don't have time to be on it because you're distracted by this person or that, and that could be yours. General illumination. And you may be applying bright lights and intellect to everyone, and I don't know if that's. Sometimes the universe is just sending you help. So accept it, be kind, and say thank you, and be quiet, and get back to work. What'd you say? He watches your social media once. Well, yeah, but see, that person may want all your attention because they know you ain't doing nothing. So why don't you have like 10 things to do? Volunteering, uh, building something that they can't participate in, uh, jobs, part-time job. There's a way to keep yourself busy. That's where your creativity comes in. That's where the other data is at. That's where all the other data is at. So this is where you get creative and take a little bit more control over your emotions around the situation, especially if you know it's temporary. Now, if you think it's forever, ever, then enjoy the attention. But if it's temporary, why are you stressing it? This is the point where the part where you start to, put extra stuff in your head about that person, and they may not be that complicated, but you're making it complicated. Time can always be created, yeah, but you can always fill time with things to do. So there's that. You have options, is the most important point. You have options. Okay, I'm answering that, and then I'm done for the evening. I hear Brian. The song is called "Crazy Love." I think this is you. You have a heart, but somebody's not done putting down the baggage from the last connection, and so somebody's afraid of giving a certain kind of time or a certain amount of time to a connection. I think this is you, Lotus. You want something masterful, energetic, right? You like your freedom. You want a robot that blows up like a blow up doll and doesn't talk, and it has a bank account. Got it. But a part of getting through this part of life for you is dealing with neediness, malfunctions in others. Others need to be needed, want to be wanted, and there you are. Okay, what does your person think? Feel. Um, there's love first. There's love. There's trust, but those things are drifting away. Or they're decreasing, changing a little bit. Your person is watching you, observing you, because they may have some trust issues. Somebody's holding somebody up. Eventually somebody becomes stubborn or already is stubborn. I don't know if that's you or your person. But I did ask, how do they feel? So your person thinks they know what they know. They may think they know something about you. Or they do know something about you that gives them what they perceive as reason to look at you, watch you. It's called insecurity. Oh, okay. Somebody may have a chemical dependency or just behave like they ain't fucking logical or sober. Somebody might also have, whether it's your person, your person may have some type of sensual issues in the nether region. I don't know. Clarify that. Whoever your person is, they like to be they like a cheerleader. But they are a single-use player, be aware. They have limitations, secrets. What should be your energy towards the person on your mind? Remember your divinity. It's a test, and tests like this will keep coming as long as your mind is still focused on that stuff. So the discomfort you're feeling at this point, or you know you don't like the situation and you would do something else if you could, well, the universe is saying, okay, well, what else do you want to do? Maybe they're giving you time through this situation to work on something else you'll enjoy. Self-time. And it's a path to your success, but you have to decide on the strength. Because whatever money-making thing you can do, it's in your brain. I could tell you that. Ain't no deck of cards going to tell you all of that. But I could tell you whatever else you can do or came here to do that you do really well. It's sitting on your hard drive. Could be intuitive. Could be a person with high levels of sympathy. So maybe you do something for others. That is an emotional support. Yeah, you just gotta come through these things. Put the baggage down. And don't pick up other people's baggage. And these events will get you to the place where you close the lid maybe for a little while on relationships. This is after you get to the place where you're making your money as you want to make it. But it's going to take a different kind of love and a plan and some changes. Whenever you're ready, completion is here. Completion is here, and you said you're having trouble getting it. Those are lies. If you say it's not true, then yes, it is. You're right. That's up to you. But I feel like there's some other stuff you're supposed to be focused on. Not the love of others, more love of self. And so it's going to be corny with others. It's going to be corny. Because as your frequency raises, you're going to notice the other people's frequency being different. And they're going to notice yours. Why can't the universe just send you someone good already? Because you wouldn't know what to do with them. That's what I think. I think we want too much. And I don't think the universe works that way. If that were the case, I'd ask for a burger, not a delivery service. But I think it's always going to be like this. That I do believe. It's always going to be weird like this until you get on the intended path or whatever you're supposed to be doing. I just know when it's uncomfortable and confusing, that is not the path. Not the path. No, you can be as blind as you want to be. If it doesn't feel good, that's not the path. That consider that like any connection that feels bad. Picture yourself walking into a stop sign at a fork in the road. It's right in the middle, and instead of going left or right, you're just banging your head on the stop sign. You could do it. I mean, it probably looks great for still shots, but still. But I say life is short. So if you enjoy each other's company, who cares? Do what you like. If it's got value, at this point, anybody telling you how to eat, you should not be listening to. Do what you gotta do. All right. You will be left out of your house. Right. Okay, Lotus. So if you got a lot of stuff going on and you told this person what you wanted, then you've said all that needs to be said. The rest is really up to you. And this is a great time to learn the art of detaching however, whatever style you like. And if that person isn't doing things the way you know is logical, it's a great way to practice detaching. So every time you talk to that person, detach a little bit. And don't think of it as detaching from them. Think of it as a part of the work that's on your path. Not sticking around where you're not wanted or you're not getting what your needs met. Right. So you have an idea of what you want. These connections help you create that list. I think we have to have them. If the universe just sent us what we wanted exactly, we would probably mess it up. Think of all the toys you got for Christmas that have kept their pristine quality appearance over the lifetime that you've been here. Come on. We get something we like, we don't do the right thing. Okay, Lotus Rose, well, you're doing it. Ooh. Give peace of mind a chance. Peace. And make balanced choices, no worries, all is well. Just be mindful of attracting the person in the mirror. And get your ass on the alternative timeline or start getting ready. This is winning over here. It's something you love, but it comes because of change. And so you have a choice. You have options, which is really good. No matter what the cards say, you have options. Period. And that's a beautiful thing. Everything else from there is up to you. Oh, Lotus, your options are all around, my dear. I can tell you that. I don't have to pull no cards for that. But where's your attention? Sounds like this person's really got your attention. And if they're offering to give you some money and do nice things for you, as long as you keep reminding them that it's not going anywhere, doesn't mean you got to do it, you be mean about it. You just got to, okay, I want to be clear. I don't want to hurt your feelings. Da da da. Talk. This is, we could probably do a lot of messed up stuff to each other if we communicated with each other better, and we don't. And the options aren't going to hit your head. You might have to go outside. Sorry. You might have to go outside. You might even enjoy going, where other people are at. There's that. But you're giving that person your time. So don't be disappointed in them. Sounds to me like they've shown you who they are. Don't be so disappointed now. You're showing that person that you're valuable love and attention. And they enjoy it. He's not really serious. You feel like he's just telling you things so he can hit it or he can secure it. You're trying to secure the bag. He's trying to secure the booty. Come on now. If you're going to play that game, be fair about it. If you're going to play that game, be fair about it. You know he's not serious, and you over here talking about his wallet. You're not serious either. So why are you doing all this? Just have fun. Sometimes that is the gift from the universe. Or other times you called it in. And the universe is like, here you go. No, Uber Eats did not deliver it. But it's Heaven Eats or hell. I'm not sure. But you might have called it in. At the very least, stop putting your craziness into it and enjoy yourself. This won't matter in 5 years. What you're stressing on right now, I promise, is not going to be on your mind in 5 years. So enjoy yourself. No pressure. No pressure. Let it go. Just be friends. Be friendly. And be honest. No excuses. You talking to me about this important stuff, you should be talking to them too. The conversation we're having is unfair because there's a person's feelings in the balance, and you may be waiting on them to do everything correct, and they may not know anything is wrong, or you may not know they can't be talked to. But without comfortable, calm communication, I'm not going to know much. It's not going to be on your mind next week. Oops. I was trying to be nice about it. All right. So then so don't leave it dirty and high and dry. Maybe you were the Michael Jackson song, Never Can Say Goodbye. Maybe it's a great lab coat opportunity to gracefully step back when you're done, naturally, when you're done. We're good, he likes the attention. Listen, if you both don't feel like it's forever, then it is an opportunity to sharpen the sword, be yourself, expand on it, learn how to behave. And then when you're bored, really and truly bored, you put the toy back on the shelf and you go about your business. Okay, well, Lotus, now you're sounding like a call girl. So, uh, so stop that. Just be mindful of what's in your orbit. Just be mindful of what you are putting in your orbit. Divine boredom will get you in trouble. Divine boredom will get you in trouble, now won't it? Okay, I don't know why this song is coming through. George Michael. I don't know what the name of the song is. I just keep hearing, if you've got something to save, why don't we save it? Or it's saying, if you've got something to say, why don't you say it? If you've got something to give, why don't you give it to me? Two ships passing in the night. Y'all are enjoy yourself. Strangers in the night, two ships passing by. Hopefully neither of you are the Titanic. Just keep it keep it pushing, and enjoy yourself. Well, the decision to worry, you're making that decision. Lab coat, what can you do to rewire your brain so you're not focused on that stuff? And you can enjoy yourself. And you should, please, squeeze in a little extra for the rest of us. Yep, okay, I don't hear anything else now. Popcorn is done popping. But thank you so much. Appreciate it. Go find some, well, no, I don't know how late it is where you are, but nice snack. Make a plan of action. Well, whether you do or don't, remember that your person isn't the only person on the planet. You have options. Or you could enjoy your own company. You have options. Start there. Put the gratitude there first. You have options and lots of them. Whether you see them or not. All right. You had your snacks, ice cream and popcorn? Lucky you. Well, I'm a little bit behind, so I gotta hop on it. Wow. I just thought of corn dogs. I don't know what that has to do with anything. Hopefully no one's eating a corn dog. Oh my God. Anyways. You don't have options. If you do, no one else is showing you. You might be closed off because your focus is elsewhere. But we'll talk about that another night, young lady. Corn dog, yuck. I just pictured a corn dog. That's what came through. Sharing it. But all right, guys, I will try to get another reading in tomorrow for feelings, love, and emotion. Pre-recorded, so keep an eye for that. Otherwise, love you guys. And remember, you are well. And I can remove my banner. See you later.